All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, and double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom. To the brothers out there preaching on the highways and byways of sincerity and in truth, Shalom, Barakatham. And this is going to be a topic. I'm going to roughly paraphrase it based off of Isaiah, the 34th chapter. It speaks about the glittering sword of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and the altar here being made fat. All right. And it's mainly speaking on what people have covered in the news, but nobody's really concerned about it, about how there's hundreds of thousands, probably millions of people pouring into the United States via the border, and it's orchestrated by the Mexican cartels. When you start doing your research and understand, well, what's going on? All right, when you look at the guy who made that documentary, Sound of Freedom, he found out a lot of these kids and stuff that are getting here. All right, they're getting here by way of Mexico through the cartels. All right, then we're gonna watch this news clip and we'll get some precepts. All right. Because this everything here is related, man. All right. Everything is all connected to this final day. All right.
It's on top of a moving freight train. Their lives packed on top of a moving freight train known as the Beast. Migrants seeking a new beginning over the Mexican border.
See that? It's known as the Beast. Isn't that something? All right. They're on a long snake-like vehicle, which is a train, heading into the Beast.
These mostly from Venezuela, men, women and children, families clambering aboard where they can outside the Mexican town of Arapuato. They're part of a new wave of thousands amid a surge in illegal migration to the US. Sleeping on top of cardboard boxes here, these people had been waiting days next to tracks for an opportunity. Yorvier says, despite the risk we take, I would say we have no alternatives until we reach our destination. Mayala's here too with her partner and 6 children. She says, my goal is to be able to get to the United States and enter legally with my family, to have the opportunity to work, for my children to study, learn languages and...
So a lot of Northern Kingdom, they getting fucked up out of there. These kids that goes missing, who's reporting them? You know, nobody. You see? And there's a lot of all of the heathen, really, when you dig deep into it, they're coming from all over the nation. They're just coming through Salakia. They're coming from all over the world, but they're just coming through Mexico. It's way more than just Venezuela. They're finding people from Ethiopia, from Syria, you know, because they found out about the plug over there in Mexico, man.
New things. Large numbers continue to overwhelm officials as they pour into Texas border towns. El Paso's described as at breaking point. More than 8,000 turned up in the city of Eagle Pass this week. The U.S. Homeland Security Secretary visited the president of Honduras in Texas.
We are seeing an increase in the number of migrants arriving at our southern border. This is a reflection of the fact that the number of displaced people, not only in the entire Western Hemisphere, but globally, is at an historic high. Our immigration system is absolutely broken.
Yeah. Everybody's mad, man. They're out of here. You see, this is the time of judgment, and people don't want it to sink in, but it's going to sink in. It's going to, man. All right. And once it sinks in, that's when you're going to see that panic. All right. It's just Psalms 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together. against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord Yahweh shall have them in derision. All right. Why? Because all of these heathen nations, they came over here spoiling us, man. Opening up things in our neighborhoods, making money, sending it back to their home country, talking shit about you the whole time. They're able to come here immediately, dirt poor, and get a leg up over you, man. All right. And that's part of the curses, but did they deal peaceably with us? Did they offer us something, man? You know? Or did they talk shit about us while they spoiled us? You know? So this is what's getting ready to come to these people, man. You know?
This week, the Biden administration announced temporary protected status to 500,000 Venezuelans already in the US. But these are record migration flows, marking a turning point after numbers had dropped.
And see, these people from different countries, even from Mexico, they have a whole different spirit on them, man. They have a whole different spirit. They're not about chivalry and holding open doors and all of that bullshit, soft fluff that you Americans have been accustomed to. All right, they're about it. A lot of them haven't eaten. You see? All right. This is and I'm gonna get to the point, but why is all of this happening? Because the Lord is gathering people here, man. You know, he's gathering people here for judgment, just like he's gonna gather people over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, he's gathering people here too. There's two big destructions. One's gonna happen over there by in the valley of decision. And the other big one's going to be over here in America, man. But America is going to be the ones that get hit with the nukes. But all hell's going to break loose before that, man. The charagma. All right. They're going to sell. One of the benefits of the charagma is tracking who's who. All right. They're going to offer you a solution. But this is Zephaniah chapter 1. All right. And I'll just get straight to the point. This is verse 7. It says, hold thy peace at the presence of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is at hand. For the Lord Yahweh hath prepared a sacrifice. He hath bid his guests. All right. So what is the sacrifice? And you hear about this sacrifice over and over again, multiple times throughout the scriptures, and I'll get those. All right. But what is that sacrifice? What kind of animal do you want for a sacrifice? Do you want a lean and skinny one? No, you want one that's fattened up, man. All right. So these guests that are coming in here, they're coming in here for the sacrifice. All right. It says, and it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord Yahweh's sacrifice that I will punish the princes. All right. And the king's children. And all such as are clothed with strange apparel. All right. So that goes for you Israelites as well, man. It doesn't matter if you're an Issacharite. If you're not of the elect, you're getting gathered up here to be sacrificed, man. All right. For your rebellion. All right. Now this whole chapter is good. But Zephaniah 1 is the beginning of the Lord's judgment over here in Babylon, man. It speaks about the men who are settled on their lees. So that's the people that are already here. You know, you Madden playing niggas, man. All right. Main point, let me go to Isaiah 34. Start at verse 5. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. All right. And those ICBMs, they're definitely going to be way up in the atmosphere, man. All right. They're going to be bathed in heaven, and then they're going to come down and destroy this place because they can reach anywhere in the world from anywhere in the world. All right. Verse 6, it says, the sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. All right. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. All right. And all you people, y'all are the fat, man. Y'all are fattening this place up. It's already fat with pride, but it's going to be fat with more people that are full of pride. All right. That's what the Lord is getting ready to do. This is going to be a special, a special barbecue. All right. A cookout, if you will. All right. That's what the Lord is on, man. He hasn't forgotten. You know, Ezekiel 21:8, it says, again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. The Lord has sharpened his sword already, man. All right. Now he just got to get all of the fat in there, you know. It says it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. Sore means a great slaughter, man. Why is it going to be great? Because more and more people are going to pile in here into the land of America, which is the altar. Okay. It says it is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? All right. See, everybody thinks it's all good because they're not paying attention until they see these jobs start disappearing. They start seeing crime rates go up. All right. Break-ins, you know, larceny and theft and all that stuff is going to go up, man. But right now it's all good. It says it contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. All right. And that's what the Lord is getting ready to do this time around. All right. The death angel is getting ready to pass through this motherfucker, man. All right. And one thing that I wanted to see, let me see what else I had here. Yeah, these are more precepts about how the Lord is going to gather things together, man. He's gathering a giant sacrifice. Now, one post I saw one of the brothers put up earlier in the community page was this right here. Look who else is coming here. All right. Biden admin announces entry into the visa waiver program. Now, look who it is. Because of what's going on, the announcement represents a high-profile victory for Prime Minister whose far-right government has had a fraught relationship with the Biden administration. See, but now they need help now. It says Biden administration announces free visa travel for Israelis, man. So they're all going to come here now. Well, even more of them. You see? The Lord is setting this up. It says, I can't, it's cut off. I don't know why this thing doesn't let me zoom it out, but it says Israel will be joining the U.S. visa waiver program, allowing Israeli, I believe, citizens to enter the United States without a visa and vice versa. All right, so they're taking out all of the hassle of you coming over here to America because of what's going on over there over this past week or so. All right, and these people, the Lord hates, man. The Lord has I have a special hatred for him, man. You know? Look how he's setting it up for a lot of them to come over here for the judgment, man. You know, just like he's going to set a lot of them up for judgment over there off of the Euphrates River, man. All right, this is Ezekiel 39:17. It says, "And thou son of man, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, speak unto every feathered fowl and to every beast of the field, assemble yourselves and come. Gather yourselves on every side to my sacrifice that I do sacrifice for you, even a great sacrifice upon the mountains of Israel, that ye may eat flesh and drink blood." So this is the Lord saying, look, all of the fowls, the ravens, you know, the vultures, all right. He said, I'm getting ready to kill a whole lot of people, man. All right. This is how the Lord gets down. It says, verse 18, "Ye shall eat the flesh of the mighty and drink the blood of the princes of the earth." When have all the princes of the earth been put down, man? All right. It says of rams, of lambs, and of goats, of bullocks, of all of them fatlings of Bashan. All right. So these people, you're the fat. All right. Spoken about in Isaiah 34. All right. Let's get Revelation 19 real quick. Not trying to keep this too long. It says, Revelation 19:17, it says, "And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great power," man. All right. It says that ye may eat flesh of kings and the flesh of captains and the flesh of mighty men, because you're all going to get put down. It says, "And the flesh of horses and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great." All right. And when you hear this, that means you know a lot of these people took that charagma spoken about in Revelation, the 13th chapter, man. And the charagma is just another way of gathering you, you know, not physically in one place, but you're marked in a sense that you're going to be destroyed. All right. Last precept, and we'll end it here, you know, because America is Babylon again, man. All right. You see them being spoken about, Babylon being spoken about in Jeremiah and Ezekiel, you know, in various other places. All right. It's speaking about the time that we're living in today. This is Jeremiah 50:27. 50:25, Salakia, "The Lord Yahweh hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans." All right. And what's that weapon? You know, we should know this by now, but it's the thermonuclear destruction. All right. The ICBM missiles, various names that it's called. All right. Verse 26, "Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left." All right. Because America is getting spoiled as we speak. You know, but it's all going to come to naught because the Lord's going to roast this place. It says, verse 27, "Slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them." So all of these people, man, crossing the border. Look, if you're not of the elect, you're done. These people, I don't care what your status is in society, these people here coming across, you're done. All right. I'll read verse 27 again. It says, "Slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come." All right, the time of their visitation. "The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the vengeance of his temple." All right. So you're going, they're gonna be watching this go down, man. All of the nations from afar, including the thermonuclear destruction. All right. Verse 29, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow. So that's why you're all here. Why do we call this meeting? For y'all to get destroyed, man. Okay. It says, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. All right. So you basically got invited to in a giant escape room with no time left. All right. It says, recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her, for she had been proud against the Lord Jehovah, against the Holy One of Israel, man. So that's the point, man. You know, the Lord is making major moves, and for those that have eyes to see, this is comforting, man, because we see the Lord is gearing this place up, man. You know, it's like, you know, back home, your mother's cooking for a large group of people. You can smell it, you know, see things coming together, and she's doing this and she's doing that. You know, that's how we see these prophecies coming to pass, man. All right. We don't know exactly when it's going to be done, but we know it's going to be very, very soon, man. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. Call hello, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Wa Abba Babal and Shalom.